Hey, darling. All right. Got done cleaning this morning. Been dancing. It's all been good. Yeah, Sundays are for edibles and cleaning the house. But honestly, though, also still been doing like this release stuff. Feeling it in my shoulders and my hips a lot, or maybe it's just fucking arthritis, honest to God. Like I said in the last video, like getting old is real. Getting older is real. So, that being said, let's go ahead and move our bodies ever so slightly before we crawl into the rest of the week. So grounding down through your seat. Let the crown of the head lift high to the sky. Nice deep inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And I exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Always starting up our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe. Deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. Give gratitude to the earth as she reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands. The Crow, the Northern Cheyenne, the Blackfoot, and the Salish tribe. Always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. It goes thought, word, and then deed. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga. It reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind, honest, generous, and just. We give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. The space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. Acknowledging our and their trials and triumphs, tribulations and transgressions, and holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly do some small circles. You can keep your eyes closed with your head in the crown of the head. Move back towards the wall behind you. Not rocking back full through the neck, but finding some extension on the front part of the throat. Side of the neck, underneath the lobe of the ear. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1, and then take it back that opposite way for 4, for 3. Really finding the pull, right? Finding that space of resistance, breathing into it, just checking in with any pops that you're feeling. Last one. And slowly bring your head back to your center line. Hold on to your knees with your hands. Inhale. Heart and chest forward. Exhale. Pull it back. Inhale. Heart and chest comes forward. Exhale. Pull it back. 2 more. Inhale. Heart and chest forward. Exhale. Pull back. 1 more time. Inhale. Heart and chest forward. Exhale. Pull back. Inhale. Bring yourself all the way back. Right hand or left hand to the right knee. Turn and look out past your right shoulder. You can take both hands to the outside of your thigh. Think about trying to keep your shoulders in a nice straight line. Relax and release through the side of the neck and your jawline. Take your eyes into the side of the skull. Big inhale. And exhale. Slowly move yourself back through your center line. Hand to the outside of the knee, opposite hand to the outside of the thigh. Turn and look out past that shoulder. One more big breath here. Eyes into the side of the skull. And then slowly bring your head back to your center line. Inhale, arms come high. Use that left or right hand to pull on that left wrist and pull yourself over towards the right hand side of the room. Big inhale here. Exhale, slowly pull yourself back to your center line. Grab onto that opposite wrist and slowly pull yourself over. Roll open through the heart and chest. Big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself back to your center line, hands to the heart. Exhale, move back. Inhale. Heart and chest moves forward. Exhale, move back. 1 more time. Inhale. Heart and chest moves forward. Exhale, move back. Inhale. Bring yourself back to your center line. Ground down through that right arm. Sweep that left arm up and over. Roll open through your heart and your chest. Hold here for 4 big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Big inhale. And exhale. Press into the palm and that forearm. Lift through your heart and your chest. Ground down through that left sit bone. 1 more big breath here. And then exhale. Sweep it low. Pull in on the low belly. Hand moves out in front of you. And then slowly ground down through that opposite arm. And sweep this arm up and over. Pull the bicep back by the ear and try to ground down through that right sit bone and that right hip. Find that expansion on that right side body and through your right rib cage. Relaxing and releasing. Great. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly, pull yourself low. Hands come out to your sides. And then take your hands out in front of you and let yourself come down and over the tops of the thighs. Pull up and in on the low belly and ground down through your seat. Press into your palms. And breathe into the back body and your rib cage. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you. And then inhale, arms come high. Exhale, take your hands back behind you and fingertips turn and look away from you. Pop up through the heart and the chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Turn your fingertips so they're facing outwards and put a bend in your knees and take your legs nice and high here. So coming right into a boat pose. You can hold and support yourself, or you can release. Hold your heart and your chest up. Hands can come to the back part of your thighs if you want to. You can always keep a bend in the knees. You can always extend high. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Let the heels hit the mat and then inhale. High. Exhale. Bring yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. Flex your toes back in towards your face, and your hands can either come to the outside of the feet, or you can take your 2 peace fingers and bind your big toes and pull yourself down and over. Breathe into the back body again. Maybe you walk your sit bones back a little bit. Maybe you keep a little bend in your knees to lay your chest over the tops of the thighs, and then walk yourself back out again. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale, 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly pull yourself back. Pull your knees to either side of you and then hook your big toes with your 2 peace fingers. And then you're gonna extend out this time. If that is not an option, just come back into your regular boat pose. And then you're gonna go wide with and be with the legs as you're still wrapping your muscles around your bones. Holding here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull the feet back to your center line. Put a bend in the knees and then take the outside edges of the feet down to the earth and bring yourself right into a butterfly pose. Big inhale here. And then exhale, let your heart and chest move down and over the tops of your thighs. You can kind of shift back and forth side to side. Hands can come to the inside of the knees and you can suggest that the femur bones come further down to the earth. Your low belly still pulling up and in. And again, you're just thinking about finding kind of that jackknife in your hips over the tops of your thighs. You're wrapping your muscles around your bones here, creating some extra compression on the tops of the thighs. And if you want to, you can always take the legs out and away from you to open up to the outsides of the hips more and the outsides of the knees as you point the crown of the head, or excuse me, your third eye, down to the arches of your feet. Allow yourself just to breathe here. You know, I think the craziest thing with this vagus nerve stuff is like the more that I do it and I'm just, you know, there's the intentional release through like the head stuff. It's like this immediate yawn that happens. It's like I'm always doing it at this point in time, right? Like once you become conscious of it, your body just like allows yourself to consistently kind of like release throughout the day. It doesn't have to necessarily be within practice. But there's a significant release. Like I cannot explain it, and we need to jump on like a call like around it. I need to talk with like you and Sarah about it too. But I just feel like for so long I've had like extra tension that's built up in the tops of my thighs, and I feel like it is slowly, and I think it's fear, right? But it's slowly dissipating. Girl, it's crazy to me. Like I'm talking like tension that you can like see and like where it looks like just like a huge ball of like stress like in your body. Come all the way down and onto your back. Flex through your feet here. Take your elbows up and point them towards the knees, and then you're just gonna pull down through the low belly and rock. Baby movements here. Knees to elbows. We go for 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Soles of the feet come high to the sky. Pulse up towards the toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Again, press the heels away from you. Like you're wrapping your muscles around your bones. Engage the quads. Wrap them around your finger bones. Big inhale. Exhale, let the legs V out here. Keep that strength on the tops of the thighs, but allow the inside of the groin to open. Allow the hips to be supported by the strength in the legs. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And then you're gonna loop your right foot wide, toes turned out, and you're gonna sweep that left leg over that right, and then the left foot is gonna tuck behind that calf. Left hand or left arm underneath your right arm. And then hands come into prayer. We squeeze and open for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Squeeze here. Inhale, release. Arms and legs come wide. Big inhale here. Flex. Hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And then you're gonna sweep. Toes on that left leg are turned out. Sweep wide. Press through the sole of the foot. As you slowly reach your right leg over the top of the left, it hooks back behind the calf. Flex the toes towards the face, and then that right hand and right arm are gonna come underneath the left, and you're gonna scissor the hands together, thumbs towards the face, pinky fingers towards the ceiling, and then squeeze for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold and squeeze. Inhale, arms come wide, legs come wide. Flex and press, and then you're slowly just gonna scissor for 8, 7, point the toes for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Pull the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Shifting back and forth side to side. Maybe doing a little like massaging on the low back, and then slowly bring yourself all the way back up into a simple seat. I'm gonna check our time. We're closing in on time. Legs are gonna come wide this time. I'll do a standing series for you, or with some more flow in it later this week too, darling. You're gonna take your 2-piece fingers, bring them down the inside of your right leg, and you're gonna sweep that left arm up and over. Ground down through that left hip, your left sit bone. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna turn your torso towards the top of that thigh and take that right hand back and beyond as you still ground down through that hip, and you're gonna turn in towards that leg. Breathe into the belly here, exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself up. Same thing on the opposite side. 2-piece fingers are gonna sail down the inside of that left leg. You're gonna sweep that arm up and over. Ground down through that right hip. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale, one more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself all the way back up. Turn yourself towards that straight leg. And then turn that right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand comes off to the side. Turn in towards that leg. Allow your body to release. Slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Hands come out in front of you. Walk yourself down and over the tops of the hips. With the fingertips, your heart and chest move down towards the earth. Big inhale here. Pull up and in on the low belly. Flex the toes back towards the face. Remember, you can always take a block underneath your forehead. Allow yourself to let go here. Exhale. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Come back up and out of it. Take the hands underneath the knees. Shimmy the knees up. Legs come out in front of you one more time. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, bring yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. Flex the toes back towards the face. Relax and release. The base of the glutes, the upper part of your hamstrings. Crown of the head pulls towards the tops of the feet. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your shins. Scoot yourself onto your seat. Bring yourself all the way down and onto your back. Give yourself a nice big hug again. Arms come out to the sides like airplane wings. Pick up your hips and let the knees drop over towards that right hand side as you turn and look out past your left fingertips. Try to keep your knees and ankles stacked here and your shoulder blade flat to the mat. So finding that resistance, deepening the twist. Big inhale here. And then exhale slowly. Let your knees move through your center line. And then same thing on that opposite side. Lift through the hips, drop them over. Turn and look out past your right fingertips. Big inhale here. And exhale, one more time, big inhale. Exhale, squeeze the knees, bring them back. Put a bend in the knees and grab for the outsides of the feet. Happy baby. Shifting back and forth, side to side. Massaging out through the low back and spine. Big inhale here. And then slowly release. Take the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Flex the toes back towards the face. Reach here. And then exhale, let your toes swap out to the side. Hands can just stay above you. You can also take them down to the sides. You can place one hand on heart and one hand on belly. Whatever is feeling best for you. And continuing to breathe. There are just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, and compassion. These are your greatest treasures, simple in actions and in thoughts. You return to the course of being. Patient with both your friends and enemies. You accord the way things are. Compassionate towards yourself. You reconcile all beings in the world. If you are wise and rest in the truth, you set an example for all beings. When you are comfortable with yourself, people can see your light. When you have nothing to prove, people will trust your words. When you don't know you are, when you don't know you, there we go, people recognize themselves in you. When you have no goal in mind, everything is a success. By Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Dear Jane, take your time to be here. I will put up another one either tomorrow or later tonight. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, the collectively in all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your body, heart, spirit, and soul. And to that, I say go in peace. And remember to serve love always. Love you, darling. I'll talk to you soon.